Welcome to Mma Plugg, and today we're going to be talking about UFC 303 card picks. And first things first, I want to get into the first fight: Ricky Simon versus Vinicius Oliveira. And in this fight, I have myself picking Ricky Simon. In his last fight, Vinicius Oliveira won with a highlight finish knockout in the third round and with a knee, but he was getting ragdolled. And the more and more I ruminate over this fight, at first I was gonna pick the underdog because I thought maybe he can knee him because he fought a wrestler, but it's the wrestler he fought was on 10 days notice. Um he was getting ragdolled up until the third round, and that was the reason why he ultimately lost the fight. No, he did not lose the fight. I'm sorry. He got the knockout, but he would have lost the fight. But this is why he's gonna lose this fight. Because Ricky Simon is a whole lot better than the guy that stepped up on 10 days notice. He's gonna be a whole lot stronger. Taking his feet on a whole like weeks in advance. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna be able to take him down with ease. And I have Ricky Simon. Um, Next fight. Ooh, what is going on? What? Why am I printing this? I'm sorry. I'm just starting to use OBS. Um, but hope you enjoy it. And yeah, please check out my streams. We're gonna be streaming this Saturday, hopefully on OBS. And yeah, um, hope you enjoy. Our last stream was amazing. So next fight, I have Rai Tatsura versus Carlos Fernandez. Honestly, I have Ray. Like Tatsuro Tyra, he's gonna beat a whole bunch of Hispanics. He's gonna rise and fight up and coming contenders. He's gonna be ranked pretty soon because he's pretty good. Another young guy from Japan. Um, yeah, Carlos Hernandez lost to Tatsuro Taira, and in that fight, it was a I don't know, he looked awful. It was the first time that Tatsuro Taira looked really good on the feet, and I have Ray Tatsuro. Like again, Taira, he's just gonna just rise to the top. A great Japanese prospect. I honestly believe there could be a lot more, especially with Kaya Tsukura coming in. Um, Next fight we have Andre Arlovski versus Martin Buday. In this fight, I have Andre Arlovski beating Martin Buday. A lot of people are think that Martin Buday is gonna win because Andre Arlovski's old, but Martin Buday is a huge like plodster, bro. Andre Arlovski is gonna be able to circle around him, beat him in the boxing, and I honestly don't understand why he's not the favorite. Martin Buday, I don't know. I don't see why people really like him. I think he's like an NPC, but um, I might be wrong. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Ooh. Next fight, we have Michelle Waterson Gomez versus Gillian Robertson. Michelle Waterson Gomez has not been getting a finish in her last fights, but Gillian Robertson has. Come on, cat. Sorry, man. My cat. Michelle Waterson Gomez. She honestly should retire. She's an older lady. Pretty sure she's just like a close underdog because like she just has a huge fan base. But Gillian Robertson is pretty good. Um, I was a huge fan of Michelle Watson because she's pretty. I'm gonna be blunt. But other than that, I don't see how she wins, honestly. Gillian Robertson will finish her. I honestly believe it. I feel bad. I don't want her to lose, man. Yeah, because she's a long vet. Like, and she's not challenging for a contendership. I don't know. Mm, shouldn't care too much. Payne Talbot versus Giannis Gamori. This fight is my favorite fight in the card. One I'm very excited about. And yeah, I have Payne Talbot. But I think this fight's gonna be a lot closer than people think. Giannis Gamori in his fight against Luis Gomes. Dude, Luis Gomes is just like weird. You know what I'm saying? He's a very long rangey guy like Sean O'Malley, and it was very hard to close the distance for Giannis Gamora, and he's a defensive fighter. And with Payne Talbot, who will be coming towards him, and Giannis Gamora heavy on counters, he'll be looking to, check hook Payne Talbot. So I hopefully hope that does not happen. Uh, but I honestly have Payne Talbot winning. But if he actually does go for leg kicks and check hooks, Payne Talbot might be for a rude awakening. That's his biggest um fear. But I got Payne. Child Jordan versus Gene Silva. I don't know where Gene's picture went, but Gene Silva, a shorter young guy. I was very high on him for a while back, but I didn't know that he fought Weston Wilson, someone who is regarded as the worst UFC fighter in the UFC. And Weston Wilson is a big, lengthy fighter at featherweight. So I really thought, like, dang, maybe Gene Silva's amazing, you know what I'm saying? Destroying him so easily, like he did, stalked him down and like hunted him like prey. But Charles Jourdain, not Weston Wilson. Charles Jourdain will actually fight with Gene Silva. And I have Charles Jourdain. I don't think uh Gene Silva has proven enough to me, but Charles Jourdain has been an experienced featherweight for a long time. And next fight, Cub Swanson versus Andre Philly. In this fight, I have Cub Swanson beating Andre Philly. Cub Swanson is someone who actually has been at the top of featherweight since Conor McGregor's been there. So I have Cub Swanson beating Andre Philly because Andre Philly's a bit chinny. I'm a huge fan of him, high on him. I'm sorry, and yeah, I love watching his clips, even saying those big booty Latinas because I agree. He's very relatable. He looks cool, you know what I'm saying? But again, very chinny. He lost bad to Danny Ige, and I wanted him to beat Danny Ige. I went into the fight thinking Andre Philly's gonna upset Danny Ige, but that was my favoritism. You know what I'm saying? And I already will have a little bit of you know favoritism in the main of don't worry about that though. But I have Cub Swanson, because he's a better fighter. I don't know what happened to Joe Pfeiffer, man. Now Joe Pfeiffer's picture's gone. Um, but I honestly have Joe Pfeiffer beating Mark Andre Barry. Joe Pfeiffer is gonna be very upset about his most recent performance, and yeah, he's gonna want to prove to the audience that he can get a finish. Because when he fought the Joker, man, it was a slow fight. He was on the back feet, you know what I'm saying, and he wasn't going forward and trying to knock out his opponent. His opponent was bringing the pressure to him, despite Joe Pyfer being the real power puncher. He didn't look for any real counters. And yeah, but in this fight, I think he's gonna improve that. He's a young guy. And Joe Pyfer's mad. He wants to get the finish. So I have him finishing in the second round. Pause. Uh Next fight I have Michael Venom Page beating Ian Gary. Probably in the second or third round as well. Ian Gary is not Kevin Holland. He does not have a chin like Kevin Holland. Those spinning elbows, dude, those will knock out anyone. So I think Ian Gary, his little pea head, is gonna get knocked out. Michael Venom Page is so much faster than people think, and he does not fight like a 37-year-old. I'm sorry. Dude, I have all this cat hair in my face. Jesus Christ, rubbing his tail on my face. Oh my God. Fuck. Sorry. Um, what was I? Michael Venom Page will beat Ian Gary by the finish. And again, Ian Machado Gary, he's just trying to keep range. And I think Michael Venom Page, the way he just closes the distance, we saw it against Kevin Holland. It frustrated Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland would dart at him, start running towards him, but MVP just retreating back and then just in time will just jump forward and hit him with a straight. Because he's long, man. He's athletic and, people don't give him credit. Next fight, Marabana Silva. I honestly see even if Macy Chiasson knocks Minor Brandon Silva down, I still see Myra getting on an armbar, submitting her, and yeah, um, I'm more excited for the next fight. I like Roma Delitte's hair, bro. What the fuck? It's funny as hell. It's like I don't even know. It's like when you put like gravy on mashed potatoes. I don't even know what it looks like. Uh, I have Anthony Smith. Chill out, Jeremy. Don't mess with my computer. See what you're doing, Jeremy. What you doing, Jeremy? No. No. Okay. Um, I have Anthony Smith beating Roman Dolidze. Anthony Smith to me doesn't really submit Roman Dolidze because Roman Dolidze is actually pretty good with his jiu-jitsu. But if you can check the kicks from Roman, I think it's gonna be a good decision win, or maybe even a finish. I would love to see a finish. And yeah, Roman Dolidze does not offer anything other than maybe a ground game on Anthony, and Anthony actually has a pretty good ground game. So hopefully he can prove to Alex Pereira that he is a great jiu-jitsu practitioner and he will go for another championship run. Um, Next fight, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. A lot of people are picking Brian Ortega, but I got Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez, again, huge, huge for the featherweight division. His physique, unmatched. I know this would be a hard weight cut, and he has been chinny, but Brian Ortega has never knocked anyone out as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm a little Joe Yang. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Brian Ortega, pieced up by everyone he's fought. Um, and he can lock up a submission towards the very end. But Diego Lopez is someone who's a coach, man. He teaches everyone how to be a better jiu-jitsu practitioner. So I think that his experience will help him out against Brian Ortega. And in the regional scene, that was the only time we saw him chinny. But he was a young guy, you know what I'm saying? People learn from their mistakes. And as a coach, you think he learned many things. So, um, next fight. Ooh, what am I doing?
United States. Minus 225 odds plus
What the
180.
fuck? Shut up. Sorry. All right. Main card. Main event. Sorry. That lady got me tweaking. Uh, I have Yuri Prohaska. This is where the favoritism comes in. Okay, hear me out. I think Alex Pereira, honestly, again, with a hard weight cut, he will be chinny. And the same thing applies to Diego Lopez. But Diego Lopez, he's not fighting someone who has good striking like Yuri Prohaska. Yuri Prohaska is a natural, guy who just sits at 205. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, he probably has to cut maybe like 5, 15, 10 pounds worth. Like, Yuri, amazing fighter. And then, not to mention the fact that Yuri, so unorthodox, the way he just carries his hands by his waist and goes for straights and goes for hooks, and he's fast. I think that if he can put Alex against the fence and you know, do something, but if he even keeps his hands up, it's over. It's over for Alex, bro. If he learns how to keep his hands up, it's over for Alex. And I think he does learn this in this fight. And I think he does. You know what I'm saying? I think he learns from his mistakes. He's a way better fighter. And yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm not. I'm probably am. I'm gonna be honest. But I'm picking him, bro. Come on. I love Yuri. And yeah. A lot of people are gonna shut on and like hate on me for my picks, but you know what I'm saying? We going 100% uh win percentage, you know what I'm saying? What was you talking about? What was you talking about? Yeah, he my cat agrees, bro. Cat